Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm hoping the sound is okay. It is pretty windy where I am today, but I just had a little message I wanted to get out while I was out and about today. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Erica. This is Love, Light, and Lunacy. For the purposes of this video, since I wear many hats, I am a divine channel, I am a twin flame, divine feminine, and psychic medium, all that good stuff. I am an ascension guide throughout this great awakening, and so I wanted to chat about fifth dimensional consciousness because there's so many things I see where people are like, oh, the 5D is here now. And I've recently had some conversation with some beautiful souls because there's a lot of confusion around it. Mainstream spirituality has been saying for, quite a few years, 4 or 5 years, that the 5D is here. So for people that are just like, you'll see videos constantly like, the 5D is here now, 5D is here now. Well, it's here for them now. The 5D has always been here. The fifth dimensional consciousness has always been here. But the global consciousness level was so low on an individual to individual basis. Each person was holding such a low vibe, a low level of consciousness, that such very few people had access to the higher dimensions and the higher levels of consciousness. So of course, it only makes logical sense that as the entire planet is now raising their vibrations, raising their consciousness levels higher and higher, we are therefore broad scale allowing the global consciousness to raise. Therefore, more people have easier access to the 5D. So I just wanted to clear that up. And in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what fifth dimensional consciousness even is. So for those of you that are unsure, maybe not familiar, or just looking to get some clarification, just so that everyone is aware, yes, the 5D is here. It's always been here. And the way for you to experience it is for you to raise your vibrations and your consciousness, therefore contributing to the overall consciousness raising for all. It's a powerful thing that we're doing, bringing forth this light and grounding it in for everybody. So everybody can experience both the third and fourth dimensional reality while also experiencing our 5D. Some people are experiencing it right now, like I said, while others are taking a lot longer to wake up. And you can tell when you're experiencing the 5D when traits dissolve, such as, ego, pride, hate, jealousy. When you're purging those, you'll start to realize that everything you've known and everything that is in your existence is part of one consciousness. Your heart chakra will activate, and for the first time you can experience a sense of total bliss. You're not stressed in your life. You're not worried about outcomes. You're in a state of natural peace. You're more in tune with your intuition in the fifth dimension. Your third eye is open. With your new insight, you realize that adding value to others is far more important than anything you can gain. Lifting up the people around you, educating those around you, sharing all the knowledge that you might have that they might not have access to in their current state of vibration. You can understand that we are all part of the same beautiful creation, and whatever we co-create together will materialize. Now, you need to know that it's not inferior to be in the third dimension. Everybody has a different spiritual journey, and every dimension is here with different lessons. It's all about the perception and the thinking that decides what happens in your reality. In 5D, your thought process and knowledge move up a level. The 3D world is more connected to your solar plexus, your third chakra. This is all about personal power and identity. It's focused on duality, what is right and what is wrong, what is good or bad, normal or abnormal. People will have a logical approach to doing things. They're focused on results. They're working towards making their future better. And the egoic self plays a vital role in the 3D. A lot of people want to fulfill these desires and will do anything to get it. Some play the victim card. Without pain, these people wouldn't know what happiness is. Without evil, there wouldn't be good. Likewise, we experience many emotions in the materialistic world, which is a staircase to the fifth dimension. The love in the three-dimensional world is selfish and conditioned. Whereas fifth dimensional love is unconditional. Every action comes from love. Like a dead leaf might not survive a fire, right? Fear has no chance in a higher vibration. If somebody was to experience fear, well, in the fifth dimension, their vibration would have to fall. You would fall back into the fourth dimension. It's only in the fifth dimension that we can maintain unconditional acceptance and love. Removing the illusion of separateness takes patience, and working towards consistent fifth dimensional consciousness takes a lot of inner work. And before you can advance to the higher dimensions, you have to understand your current lower dimensions. You have to understand your current state of vibration. So with that being said, I just want to give you guys some tips that might help you to increase your vibration and therefore expanding and raising your consciousness, contributing to the global consciousness for all. So for one, filter your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind carries a lot of thoughts and emotions from the past, which affect your present thought pattern. And by that, I mean, like, for example, for me, I don't sleep with dead air. I will not fall asleep watching television, ever. I control the level of frequency that plays all night while I'm sleeping, and I control everything I read, listen to, watch, pay attention to. No matter who it comes from, I follow only with my intuition. If I get even the slightest hint of a low vibration, I won't subject myself to it, no matter who it is. Second thing, heal yourself, and then you can help heal others. Once you accept all the pain, fear, and aches of your past, let them go. Then you can start a new journey towards your spiritual growth. You know, everybody's jumping on this spiritual path now with this great awakening, and everybody is so wounded. And then everybody's trying to like out spiritually grow other people around them without focusing on the inner healing, and that's never going to work. 3, forgive others for their deeds. They did it from their current level of consciousness. From there they currently are. So it's not that these people are all necessarily evil or acting malicious towards you, we will hope anyways. It's just that they're acting from their current state of vibration or level of consciousness that they're at currently. You're not on their path, so it's hard to understand their choices, right? 4, don't take anything personally at all. 5, always follow your heart. Be passionate. Do what your heart tells you to do, and work on your dreams. No matter how silly they might be, your dreams are your dreams for a reason. 6, think of win-win situations. Always look at every one of your thoughts, your words, your actions as to what can be the greatest outcome for everybody involved. 7, focus on things that add value to you and to your life. You know, we all have things that we know we shouldn't be doing, things that we know are detrimental to our lives in some way or another. Anytime we focus on those things, we're stepping away from our true self, from who we truly are. And this is where feelings of anxiety, discomfort, shame, or guilt come from. We are not in alignment with your truest self. But when you focus on these things that just bring you happiness, that add value to you or to your life, think about the positivity that comes with that. So if you consistently focus on things that only bring you positive emotions or positive feelings, you're raising your level of vibration and consciousness just by following your heart, just by being happy. So maybe meditate, try to be in this present moment. That's number 8. Our society, people are always living in the past or focused on the future, which is why so little people realize that every ounce of power that you hold in this life is only right now. No, right now. No, not 2 seconds ago when I just said it. Right now. And again, right now. Now. Number 9, get out in nature. Feel the peace and serenity. It will ground you. The earth actually helps to cleanse us from electromagnetic radiation and pollution. And then 10. Be positive. Only surround yourself with people that boost you in a positive way. It's not selfish to drop people that are holding you back. We all have people like that. I've known these people for 30 years. We have fun, we laugh. There's no possible way I could possibly see my life without them. But during that fun, all that laughing, what else is going on? Are these people actually being supportive or helping you be a better version of yourself in some way? Or is it just a misery loves company situation? Because more often than not, it's the latter. And so now I'll just briefly discuss a couple signs that you guys could check to see that you are already currently operating and aware of a fifth dimensional consciousness. So 1, you're more present than ever. Living in the moment is your new mantra. The past and the future don't matter because you understand the power of now. 2, time plays a vulnerable part in your life. Your perception of time changes. 3, your belief system changes. You detach from the conservative thoughts and patterns of society. 4, you start being grateful for everything that you have. 5, criticizing or humiliating or belittling others is so not your cup of tea. You distance yourself from energy draining people and you start to attract different people to your life, people that have more similar vibrations to you. You'll notice as you raise your vibes, like for me, I even thought that the friends that I wasn't personally wanting to leave behind, all of a sudden they just ditched me throughout my awakening. And then my higher self said, it's the way it's meant to be. They don't match your state of vibration, so unfortunately they can't be where you are. And then this is where I was always kind of actually freaking out as a twin flame. So this is a little side advice. Because I'm like, if my consciousness level is constantly raising, how is my twin ever going to catch up? And they're like, well, so is his. And I was like, well, no, I understand that. And he's really smart. But I'm like, I feel like I'm holding myself back, or I should need to hold myself back. And like, that's not possible. I'm like, well, I feel like it is. So, sorry, there's not really an answer there. But so if you're a twin flame, that will only apply to you. That's a little bit different. So I'm not really sure exactly where the answer lies there. But 7, from the fifth dimensional consciousness, your manifestations are appearing faster than ever due to your current level of vibration. You leave the house, bang, you see your twin flame. You have a question, bang, you get an answer. 8, sometimes the thoughts of the past will enter your mind like they always do, but instead of like before, instead of attaching to them, instead of letting them be detrimental to your mental health, to your well-being, to your vibration, you quickly process and are able to actually accept and understand it and let it go. Number 9, you understand everybody's reasons for doing things because you understand that they are just a reflection and perception of yourself. So you understand that what you're putting out is just being reflected back to you. And you follow your passion and you stop being a people pleaser. You're always trusting your intuition above all else. And your body is gone through a light body activation. You're now more flexible in your movement and you're trusting in the flow of the universe. Fifth dimensional consciousness is a wonderful state of being. When you reach it, it's going to be the golden period of your life. I promise. Me and my little twin flame baby, we send you much love, you guys. Yes, the 5D, of course, is here. Raise your vibes and let's all get on board. Namaste.